true English clown story. This is a true story about what happened to me. I live in a small village near Tunbridge Wells in Kent, England. On one side of our village is a vast forest that has parts that are very thick with trees and some parts that are large clearings. I usually walk there at the weekends, as it is a relaxing and calming place for me. But that changed last weekend. It was a Sunday afternoon, and I was doing my usual route through the woods when I came upon lots of pieces of paper, all scattered in a specific area. There wasn't a breeze, so the pieces of paper hadn't blown off. There must have been about 50 pieces of paper, all with the same phrase on it, bringing you the laugh. I didn't really think much of it and took a photo of it as a joke. I kept on walking, and 5 minutes later I came across another pile, all with the same phrase, bringing you the laugh. I took another picture and decided I would report it to the non-emergency number when I got home. When I looked up from taking a picture, I saw a bright flash of color in the tree line. I called out, "Hello. Who's there?" Nothing. I called out again, "Hello." Again, nothing. I was thinking I was seeing things, but when I moved on I was cautious. Then, all of a sudden, a clown jumped out from behind a tree. He had a latex mask that covered his head, and was wearing a bright yellow, purple and red jumpsuit covered in blue polka dots. His mouth was revealed on the mask, and he grinned at me. To be honest, I was expecting him to have crooked yellow teeth, and I was surprised when he flashed perfect, bright white ones at me. I was a bit taken aback and stuttered out, "Who are you?" He giggled and said in a sing-song voice, "I'm Hunky the Clown. I'm your best friend." He kept asking me questions about where I lived, what my name was, and if I locked my doors at night. I was kind of annoyed now, and said firmly, "This isn't funny, leave me alone." He stopped grinning. "Not funny," he said in an upset voice. "Not funny." He kept repeating those two words. But he got more angry every time he said it. After the fifth repetition of the words, he was practically spitting with fuming anger. He then took a kitchen knife out of his back pocket. He lunged at me, and I dodged out of the way. But not fast enough. I didn't see him cut me, but I looked at my arm and saw a long thin line appear on my skin, oozing blood. I let out a yelp, took one last look at him and sprinted away. I didn't know where I was going, I just wanted to get away. Nothing happened after that. I ran out of the woods, back home, and I called the police instantly. I had completely forgot about my arm, and it was covered in blood by the time the police got to my house, and they sent for an ambulance. I took them to the place the clown was, but he was gone and so was the paper. I haven't seen him since. Now a week later, I feel safe to write this here. The police investigated for a few days, asked a few questions but were gone by Wednesday. I still look over my shoulder, as if the clown will be there, watching me, holding a knife. The creepy clown. This took place, I think, in 2010. My mom, dad, sister, and I were at a haunted house. It was one of those haunted houses that is tame, so people of all ages can enjoy it. My sister and I were teenagers at the time and were very excited to go to the haunted house. While waiting in line, there was this guy in a clown costume trying to scare the people waiting in line. What I remember is that he had the stereotypical red wig and clown makeup. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything else about his appearance. My sister was creeped out by the clown. I don't remember what he said to her when he first walked up to us, but I remember him being creepy. My dad thought it was funny, so he told the clown her name. As we went through the haunted house, the clown kept appearing, saying my sister's name in a creepy way. I am pretty sure he was following us. He was really scaring my sister, but my dad and the clown thought it was funny. My mom and I thought it was weird. My sister told him to leave her alone multiple times, and I'm pretty sure I told him to go away too, but he wouldn't. He even followed us to our car, saying my sister's name.